What's up, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? I'm in the Chick-fil-A line. Like the Chick-fil-A. Ooh, it's a nice sign here. Chick-fil-A now hiring $15 an hour starting wage rate. Our benefits, flexible schedule, closed on Sunday, free food every shift. 20% family discount, scholarship opportunities, and leadership and growth opportunities. Tuition reimbursement up to $2,000 a year. What? Chick-fil-A? I need to work at Chick-fil-A. All these benefits. Listen, paying $15 an hour. I need to tell my daughter that because my daughter be looking for a job. You know, my daughter 18. I'm like, girl, you better go to Chick-fil-A. I remember when she was like 15. I kept saying, girl, you need to go to Chick-fil-A. Work at Chick-fil-A, honey. They will give you so much, so much. But she didn't listen. She did not listen. She ended up working when she wanted to work. So anyway, I ordered me a number one with some cheese on it. She was like, all you want is cheese? I was like, yeah. She was like, no pickle? Like, you don't want a pickle? I was like, of course I want a pickle. Like, who would have a Chick-fil-A sandwich with no pickle? Like, who does that? Like, that's like crazy. I don't know anybody who does that. Do you do that? I wouldn't do that. Fuck all that. Sometimes I put like Polynesian sauce on a little sandwich or whatever. So listen, anyway, it is beautiful out here in Northern California. I love the Bay Area, you guys. Oh my God. I've been doing some Ubering. I wasn't supposed to be doing some Ubering around this time. I actually was taking my car to get serviced and I ended up being late. I came at like noon. He was like, so you're 2 hours late. I was like, yeah, you know, I understand if you don't want to see my car because yeah, I'm 2 hours late. And so we were scheduled for Saturday. And then I was like, well, let me turn on my Uber so I can make some money, you know, since I'm not really doing anything right now. I cut on my Uber Eats. Here's what I hate about Uber Eats, okay? Like, how the fuck you gonna tell me to come pick up some food, right? And then you ain't got no place to officially park. Like, that's how it is in the Bay Area. In the city, it's like no place to park. Or if you gotta park somewhere, you gotta pay like out the ass for it. And my ass is like, hold on, I'm just going to pick up some food. I ain't about to pay out the ass for none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But the restaurant didn't have any place to park, so I canceled that with a quickness. Like, hold on, boop, I'm not, no, mm-mm. And you know, they asked you why. I don't know if you do Uber, but they ask you why you're canceling and shit. And I was like, I can't even find this place, boop, because it's not like a section on there where it says, can you find a parking space or you haven't found a parking space. Hold on, I gotta get a girl my stuff so she can give me my Chick-fil-A. Hold on.
Hello, I have a Chick-fil-A
Hi.
sandwich with American cheese and lemonade.
Yep.
$8.90.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on.
I was gonna say.
And
Thank
your card
you.
back. Have a great
Have a
day.
good day. I got my Chick-fil-A. I got my Chick-fil-A. Boop, 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 boop. Now I gotta find a place to park. See, I'm having that problem to find a place to park. I'm not even in the Bay Area right now. I'm actually crossed over to the bridge. I was supposed to meet someone for lunch, go out, have some drinks or whatever. You know, I'm trying to get to know people in the Bay Area. You know, because I don't really know nobody like that. Trying to give me some like friends because I ain't got no friends. I ain't hanging out or doing nothing. And my birthday coming up, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do for my birthday because I have no idea at this point what the hell I'm going to do. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Hold on, let me find my parking space. Let me find a parking space at least. What is this place? Let me park right here. Like, oh, let me not park somewhere crazy because I remember one time I parked somewhere to chill while I was driving Uber and the security came out and was like, I'm gonna need for you to move because honey, we can't have like just random people sitting in our little parking lot in our little shopping center. I'm gonna need for you to find somewhere else to park and do your little videos. Because I remember I was on a live stream. No, how you get out of this place? Oh look, okay. I think I'm finding a way out. Hold on. So anyway, my new life partner, y'all. My new life partner, y'all. Y'all must have thought it was gonna be difficult to replace Priest, right? Because I said all this amazing shit about Priest. Priest was the bomb. Priest was this. Priest was my king. Priest was my blah blah blah. All that shit. Y'all seen me post that on my community tab. where I posted that picture of me and Priest, like this Instagram account called Black Love Page. They post couples and stuff all the time. And when me and Priest was in the middle of our like amazing little relationship or whatever, they caught wind and posted our picture and then asked me, you know, what I thought about our relationship and shit. And so on my community tab, I put a screenshot of what I said to them. I was all in love and shit. Y'all, I was so in love. I was so in love. I was all in. That shit was so one-sided, y'all. It was so, the trust, the respect was all one-sided. It was just a fucked up situation. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on. Make sure I start tying my hair. So anyway, I have officially not chosen a new life partner. Listen, I told you I was involved with somebody, but I'm still dating. I'm keeping my options the fuck open. You know what I'm talking about? I'm so, listen, I'm so confident when I'm asking dudes out. I'm asking dudes. Dudes ain't even got to ask me. I'm like, you wanna go out and get some drinks? Wanna go get some drinks? I asked this one guy, did he want to come grab some drinks? Because I seen that he had posted some pictures of himself on Facebook that he was having some drinks alone at Chili's. So I was like, you wanna go grab some drinks? We can go grab some drinks together, you know. I'm okay with that. Y'all know I ain't got no ketchup though. I ain't got no ketchup to, you know how I line my fries with ketchup? I ain't got it. I'm over here looking for it. I ain't got no ketchup. I should have asked the Chick-fil-A lady for some ketchup. Let me see if I got some ketchup in here. Hold on. Hold up. This one I be trying to be incognito and hide from my haters. Hold on. Damn. I ain't got no ketchup. I ain't got no ketchup. Listen. I have not selected a partner yet. I got more than enough suitors, but I'm going around and I'm asking men out on a date. Because let me tell you something. Finding a new life partner, I'm going to need somebody that understands me. You know? Understands that I'm crazy. Sometimes I do live streams and eat at the same time. Um, I got a son, you know that, and my son cool, so that ain't a problem. I got a daughter. I got some YouTube fans I call rabies. Y'all my rabies. I was trying to find another name for y'all. I was trying to call y'all something else because you know rabies seems crazy, but then again I like it. Y'all my rabies. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce got the beehive. Soncerae got the rabies. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. So yeah, I need to find a man that's gonna be cool with me when I'm in chill mode, cool with me when I'm happy and in a good mood, cool with me when I'm telling jokes. Because the one thing that the priest didn't like was my comedy videos. Like women ain't supposed to be funny and shit. Like what's wrong with a woman being funny? I don't understand it. I don't get that. Mm-mm. LaQuisha. Y'all calling me LaQuisha. That is messed up. I'm LaQuisha now? Okay. Mm-hmm. My daughter mad about that LaQuisha stuff. My daughter is mad about that LaQuisha stuff. You know, my daughter will let Iron Woman hear me roar. He's like, oh, I'm getting all types of stuff just flinging. Just rude. Just talking with my mouth full. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on. So, LaQuisha. Oh, y'all was talking to LaQuisha, a troll in my eye. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. LaQuisha was talking about some foolishness. Um, Ew, using period blood as ketchup. You nasty. Who is this LaQuisha person? Mark, where are you? Moderate my chat, please. Please, is somebody in here just being nasty? Ew. Mm-mm. It's a YouTuber out there that wear this. No name. It's a YouTuber out there that wear this. Listen, I'm just stupid like that. You know what I mean? People looking in the car like, what the fuck is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? I'm eating Chick-fil-A. I said that I'm eating Chick-fil-A, y'all. Anyway, so trying to find another life partner that is genuine, kind, can deal with me and my flaws and my good stuff too. My character, that's gonna be there for me through thick and thin. You know. Yeah, any man that's involved with me know where I stand because they know I'm just like real neutral. Like I'm not sharing intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like we had sex. I don't have little intimate conversations and shit. I just keep it like, let's have fun together. When we have fun, I don't want to do it. We ain't going nowhere. I don't want to do it. We ain't out somewhere talking, getting to know each other. I don't want to do it. I just don't. I don't want Netflix and chill with you. Because that's not where I'm at. That's not where I'm at. So we need to be out somewhere doing something constructive with each other. It's way too... Look, it's a little heart. Oh, look. Right when I'm talking about life partners. Got me a little heart waffle fry. This is a good little thumbnail. I posted my thumbnail. And ate it. Yeah, so meeting a new life partner for me is gonna be difficult because I'm very selective. After dating Priest and seeing him pretend like he's monogamous, wants to be in a relationship or whatever. After experiencing that, I look at men very different. I don't see men the same. I mean, I just can't understand how a man could pretend he's so in love. Like Priest was doing all this stuff that men in love do. So now when I'm looking for a new partner, if he start acting anything like Priest, I'm giving him the side eye. I don't even want to talk to him no more. I'm like, oh, you doing that? Okay. Let me extra stage left real quickie. Who from Atlanta? Goddess. Listen, Goddess Yolanda. You like rabies, don't you? I'm gonna keep the rabies. Y'all my rabies from now on. That's what I'm calling y'all. Rabies in the building. Rabies in the building. Y'all knew I had a song. Rabies in the building. Rabies in the building. They got my pickle on here. Yes, honey. Wait. When you're eating, I'm having a aesthetic orgasm. I'm spitting. Listen, I be trying to keep it under. Listen, I'm hungry. I ain't trying to be rude or whatever, but I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pulled over to get some food. You have a lot of old baggage and it creeps out in your conversations. I don't give a fuck. 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 You know what I'm saying? Listen, we all got some shit with us. And the people who try to act like they ain't got no baggage or no issues are the ones that got the most issues. The ones that pretend like they ain't got it. They got more issues than anybody. The ones that judge other people. The ones that come in people chat talking about Soncerae, you got baggage. And it creeps out in your conversation. I ain't trying to hide the shit. Like, it ain't creeping out. The shit's literally out because I put it out there. The fuck? Like, and if it turn a man off, then he ain't the one for me. I love me. And that includes my baggage. That includes my flaws. That includes anything. That includes everything. My past, everything. If he can't handle that shit, he ain't the one for me. Because any man that I get with, I'm with him for him. That includes his baggage, his flaws, whatever happened in the past, if he changed himself into a new person, whatever. I accept all of him. 100% complete. Okay? Mm, 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 mm. This is so good. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. Y'all motherfuckers know what I'm eating. Y'all know I'm eating. You don't like that I'm talking with my mouth full. You ain't got to be in the live stream. You know? Mm, mm. Hey, Marie. Hey, Marie. I love you, Marie. I miss you, Marie. I love you, Marie. Marie, my girl. I love you, Marie. I wish I could have saw you for Justice's birthday. But you know how that went. I ain't make it to Atlanta. You already know how that go. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see. Be you and men will come as they always have. Thank you, Marie. Marie know me for a long time. She know how the fellas are with me. Fellas love me. The fellas, they love me all over the world, all over the world, the world. The fellas, they love me all over the world. Yes. Me eating with my mouth full and all. You heard me? You like my energy, Dennis? Thank you. Oh, yeah. My birthday coming up. I'm going to be 39 June 1st. Oh, my God. Scott, I hit the gym all the time, buddy. Buddy, I hit the gym all the time. I eat right all the time. Don't get it twisted. Because I'm eating a Chick-fil-A sandwiches and fries. Mama eat good all the time. That's why this is so delicious. Because any other time, I'm eating like super healthy. Like, oh shit. You ain't never heard of a cheat day? Cheat day? You seem so cool and down to earth. Thank you. Thank you. Where is the event? What event? Which event? I don't know what event you're talking about. I love kissing. I love kissing. That's the one thing that preachers love doing with me, kissing. He thought that I could kiss. I like kissing. I mean, I'm big on kissing, you know? That's my shit. Um, I don't know how I feel about oral, but I do know that I like kissing, you know? I don't know if I like oral sex. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I know I'm supposed to be, like, comfortable with it. Because, of course, I want it done to me. But men do too much. They extra. They be sleeping with too many women. I'm afraid I'm going to get some type of situation. Teen white girls. Yeah, I hit the gym. I ain't telling you where at, you stalking, creepy stalker. Stalker asking me where I hit the gym at. Mind your business. I ain't telling. I ain't telling. I ain't telling. I ain't even going to tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Hey, I ain't even going to tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. When I do find a new life partner, probably not going to tell you guys that either. Because some of y'all ain't like to see me happy in my last situation and did whatever you could to mess it up. Why was you mad? Tell me, why was you mad I found love? What was up with that? That was a good sandwich. Woo! I clean this up. You know what? I'm probably gonna take my car to get it like detailed because I be eating in here when I stop to make a rest. No name may be at some point I will coming to America and I would like to coming, but right now is Russia and studying English. Excuse me. Dennis, you definitely need to study English because I didn't understand shit you just put in the chat. I don't even know what that even meant. The only thing I picked up accurate was studying English language. Do that because I don't know what the hell you just said. I don't have any birthday plans yet. I haven't figured it out. Where is my new man? Listen, my man has been my man and chilling. My man ain't in a rush for anybody to know who he is. My man don't lie. My man is honest. My man is there for me. My man understands where I stand in life. My man accepts me for who I am. My man understands that I want to go out here and date other men. My man understands why I'm not interested in having sex right now. My man understands why I'm not intimate. My man understands everything that's happened on my YouTube channel. My man understands that there's people out there stalking me. My man understands that people have posted malicious content about me and he accepts that. My man knows that people have lied about me. My man knows my personality. So even if you do find out who he is, you can't come to him with no fuck shit. Him just instantly believe you, like dumbass priest did. My man understands my son. Now, if he is my life partner or not is a whole nother question. He gonna have to go through some kind of obstacle courses before I give him the title life partner, okay? He gonna have to do some extreme major shit in order for me to call him my life partner. Cause that's a privilege. I ain't just going around calling men that. Um, any beta males in your life? No beta males. Definitely no beta males. I have no bitch niggas around. Sorry. Not a bitch nigga inside. Not a bitch nigga inside. I bet somebody is jealous of your new relationship. I bet all of a sudden he'll want to be in his child's life. I bet you he won't, no name. I bet you he won't. Let me tell you something. There's no space and opportunity for Priest to do anything in regards to me. He can't call, his number blocked. He could send a porch payment, but I doubt if he does that because the nigga broke. Okay, I doubt if he does that. Nigga's broke. He just sent one and all I got was $50 from it. Whatever. I don't know the total amount he sent, but all child support services place gave me was $50. So I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. I ain't even cash that check. Just sitting in a drawer in the kitchen. He think about me. He out here living his life, fucking hoes and being broke and lying to bitches and playing games with Sedonia like he been doing. He ain't doing no different. He worse off than he was. He's still doing lying, still playing games, still doing fuck shit. Probably somewhere trying to work out and make himself look like he a better person. See, that's the difference between a man that I'm involving myself with now versus him. A man who go out there and make himself look like he a good man. See, a person can look good on the outside and be extremely fucked up on the inside. And that was Priest. Priest could do 300 damn crunches a fucking day. He can lift as many weights as he want to. That man could jog and not have an ounce of fat on his ass. He can sit up here and eat as good as he wants to. He will still be a fucked up person to me. He will never, like my version of Priest in my mind that he showed me will never change. You understand? Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Man must respect to you. Keep going out of a lot of sisters. I will put you at the top of this too for dropping knowledge and wisdom. Thank you, Preston. Thank you, Preston. I'm very honest about where I stand in life in general. I try to keep y'all in the know about certain things. Certain things I just ain't gonna tell y'all. But most things I'ma just, I'ma share with y'all like my new man. At least what I want in a new man. I might not show y'all who he is. Maybe. You know how Queen Naja and Clarence are? You know how they are. When I get with a man who is equally successful as I am, and I don't just mean on YouTube, I mean just in general, then I'll share. If I feel like he is a good person genuinely, and he been around long enough, and he done prove he a good person, and he ain't two faced, he ain't gonna break up with me and then not admit what the fuck he did wrong and try to make me out to be a bad person and shit. I don't know. I just listen. I say it, not a bitch nigga in sight. So not all men are the same. Removal Adam came from at Eve came from Adam's right rib. So dogs don't go to heaven, and all dogs are not bad. That is interesting. Do I like vodka? Not so much. Hey, wait a minute. Ain't Clarence sexy as well? Clarence is sexy as hell. The only thing bad about Clarence is that his name is Clarence. Like, you never think of a person named Clarence being as sexy as Clarence is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck is Clarence so sexy with a name like Clarence? Because when you think Clarence, you thinking some old ass man who is like Otis off of Martin. When you think of Clarence, you think of that, you know? And you know what amazes me about Queen Naja? How she went from Chris to Clarence. Because, see, here's my thing. And you guys know that Chris can't post. He hasn't been able to post for a couple of months because the court made it to where he can't post on social media because of what he did to the girlfriend that he was with after Queen. The girl that was on My Wife and Kids. And he basically was abusing her physically. And so, they went to court for that whole thing, and Chris can't post on YouTube, which is like karma coming back full circle because he like cheated on damn Queen Naja. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. But anyway, if I get to the point of being able to shut off one relationship and all of my negative feelings about that and start another one, when I get to that point, then maybe I'll be able to share the man that I'm dating on YouTube. But I feel like, the last time I shared a man on YouTube, you guys were like, some niggas was mad. I was like, why are you mad? I'm finally with somebody. You should be happy. You should be happy. I just want you to keep going, just like your car. Just keep measuring the gas and keep elevating your mind, your spirit always, from the cradle to the grave, but most importantly, seek elevation of self. Thank you, Preston. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Minding my own business, staying in my own damn lane, doing my own damn thing, just trying to improve as a human being. But finding a life partner in this place is actually kind of easier than Atlanta. I mean, the dating pool is a lot better. Like, people think San Francisco, and I don't know why they think this, they think San Francisco is like Atlanta. And it's not. It's like nothing like Atlanta. Not even close. Especially in regards to, and I said this before, I think San Francisco don't have as many strip clubs. I haven't even seen Insurrection yet. It's somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck it's at. Usually you would be able to see one by now. Like in Atlanta, you see the sex stores everywhere. Like the sex store and the smoke shop are usually one in the same or right next to each other in Atlanta. Here, I don't see them. I don't see them. I don't see sex stores. I don't see a shitload of churches on every corner. Like I did in Atlanta. It was like in Atlanta you see a church and then you walk down a couple of blocks and it's a strip club. And you walk down a couple of blocks and it's a sex shop. Then you walk down a couple of blocks and it's clubs. It's not like that in San Francisco. San Francisco is a place where people, do lifelong partnership. Like most of the people I meet out here are in a relationship or been married. I'm in a long-term relationship too and married. I don't meet a lot of single people out here. It's single people out here, but I don't meet a lot of them. And people tend to be a little bit more serious about their relationships, and if they're not interested in a relationship, they say that from jump. They don't pretend like they want some shit. They don't string you along. They don't be like, oh, I'm ready for a relationship, and then suddenly in the middle of a relationship, they're like, oh, you know what? I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. Let me just break up with you. Nah, people not rocking that way in San Francisco. Don't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. When your man is gently call you my dear chocolate. What, Dennis? Dennis, I mean, for you to work on your English, because I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't see what you're saying. I don't get it. I don't know what you're saying. Hmm. But introducing y'all to my new man, he gotta be some amazing shit, man. Number one, he got a spine. He gotta have a spine. I don't want no weak dude. I don't want to put no weak dude on my YouTube channel. You can't be on YouTube weak. Like that. You gotta have the skin of a rhinoceros and be tough as nails on the inside. You can't be tough on the outside and then be a bitch on the inside. That don't go together. That shit don't go together. Queen is not about other people. I've just watched you over the years from your modeling to now, and all I can actually omit bowing at your feet like a real man would to a woman is you've evolved. I have evolved. I'm not the same person I was when I was you guys have to realize that modeling was over 10 years ago. That was over 10 years ago. If you don't change in 10 years, something is wrong with you. If you don't change in 5 years, something is wrong with you. Mm. What does your new man look like? I'm not telling. I ain't even going to tell him. No, tell him, don't tell him. Don't tell him, don't tell him, don't. I ain't even going to tell him. Don't tell him. I ain't telling y'all. I ain't telling you. I ain't telling you. He's sexy. That's all you need to know. He's sexy. Mm. Evolve mentally. One thing about the body is it reacts after the mind. Beat the heart is the true definition. Hold on, I'm reading. True definition of any individual. And as a woman of intuition, you've evolved inwardly 10 times in tenfold. Thank you. Let me tell you something. When I started to realize it was a big change happening in my life was in 2000. In 2000, I was looking around me, right? And I was like, I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like who I'm around. I never liked what I was doing, and I'm only doing this because some other people suggest that I do this. Right? That was the only reason why I was modeling. It wasn't because I had this genuine interest to model. It was because someone said to me, "Hey, Soncerae, you pretty, you could be a model, do it." And I did it. And it's the same thing when I was dating priests. You know, somebody said, "Hey, give blue collar dudes a shot," and I did. And it wasn't until recently that I realized I was doing a lot of things because of other people's suggestions. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm the type of person, like, I want everybody to be comfortable around me. Like, I don't like confrontation and conflict. And which is interesting because everybody thinks I'm like Miss Controversy and Miss Drama and all this shit. And that's not me at all. Like, that's not even close to who I am. And I can't stand like awkwardness and oddness. So when people come around me, right, I do whatever they want to do. 9 times out of 10. Like if we say, "Hey, we're going out tonight, what y'all want to do?" I'd be like, "I don't care. I'm with it regardless." Because I'm gonna have fun wherever I go. Because I've already made it up in my mind that I'm gonna have fun. So it doesn't matter where we go. We can go bowling, we can go skating, we can just walk down the street, we can go shopping, we can sit down and have a drink. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have fun. So when other people would say to me, "Soncerae, you know, I think you should do blah blah blah," I would listen because I'm the type of person I give advice. So I'm kind of expecting other people to take my advice as well. So I'm never gonna learn anything if I don't trust other people around me and you know what I can learn from them as well. You understand? So it's like I can't teach if I haven't been taught. So I sit down and I listen to people and their experiences and I try certain things. And so I realized like in 2000 that I was doing too much for other people because I wanted to be accepted so bad by other people that I was just doing whatever. And so on YouTube, right? I'm sorry, I have a cold. On YouTube, right? I kept saying, well, I want to have as many subscribers as such and such YouTube content creator, or I want as many views as blah blah content creator, right? So I'm going to do what I think people like in order to get there, and kind of that's how you got to do on YouTube nowadays. Anyway, you got to do what's trending, or nobody's going to be paying you any attention. Number one, everybody wants to gossip, everybody wants to talk about everybody else, everybody wants to talk about celebrities and current events and shit. It's rare that you can get on YouTube and do what you want to do. You know, like, because sometimes you could get on YouTube and do what you want to do, and YouTube will purposely not bring people to the video, or they'll turn off your monetization. So you can't post what you want to anymore on YouTube. And so with YouTube, I was like, let me do what everybody in my comment section telling me to do. So what they was in my comment section to do was to talk about the black community. So I started talking about more about the black community. And to me, that was the worst thing I did. That was the worst thing I did to myself. Because I started interacting with some of the worst people on this fucking website. Because all everybody wanted to do was argue about race. And then it stopped being about us versus them. I started to see black people against black people, black men against black women. I was like so disgusted with the black sector of YouTube. I was like, why the fuck did I put myself in this situation to where now my channel is popular, right? But it's popular because I'm sitting here and I'm talking about African American issues, and not everybody knows who I am from me speaking about that, but not everybody wants to argue. Everybody wants to drag me through the mud. Everybody wants to claim they have beef with me. Everybody wants to, it was just like what comes with popularity, right? And people don't know this. I don't know why they don't know this, but what comes with popularity comes a lot of fuck shit with it too. Because you got a whole bunch of people who feel some type of way about you being popular. They think you don't deserve it. They want to expose you. They want to make it seem like you're a liar. They want to do blah, 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 blah. They want to break up your relationship. They think you shouldn't be posting kids. All types of stuff. Also, they take everything that you do personally because they're emotionally invested in your shit because you have been sitting on YouTube every day, excuse me, allowing them to see 20% of your life, and that's all they see, so they think that's your entire life. They don't even realize outside of that 20% you're sharing, you got a whole 80% that you live in. It don't have nothing to do with what you're saying on YouTube. What people see you as like a character. So I realized, like, after I went through my situation with Priest, it got even better with me to where I was like, you know what? I fucking hate YouTube. I like doing videos. I fucking hate YouTube. So now I'm sitting in the position to where I'm like, I fucking hate YouTube. Why am I doing videos? Oh, because I like doing videos. Well, what platform could I put my videos on to where I can generate some income, still be myself, not have to moderate my comment section to death, and not have to worry about filing privacy complaints or copyright complaints, all of this stuff. It's nowhere on the internet I can do that because it's nowhere. Nowhere. Roku, but I don't have a following on Roku yet. Like, I got my Roku channel, but I don't have like this big fan base. So that's where I'm at right now. So where I'm so authentically me that at this point I don't give a fuck if I get views. I don't give a fuck if people dislike my video, like it. But I've been saying to myself, maybe I should start asking for likes. Like this live stream, y'all. Because maybe that's what's best for me. Maybe I wasn't caring enough, So right now I'm at like a crossroads trying to figure out, okay, yeah, I've evolved into this new person. Okay, so how do I act on YouTube now? The new evolved Soncerae, some people, it's still the same way it was before. Some people like me, some people don't. So now the fuck what? Now the fuck what? Okay, hey, Miss Styles. Hey, Star Child. Clarence is disgusting. Thank you. Like, it's like Clarence. Like, you fine as hell. Why is your name Clarence? Who named you that? I'm so mad that that fine ass man's name's Clarence. Like, Queen and Clarence. It don't even go together. Queen and Clarence. Like, I don't know. It just don't go together. Do I like Donald Trump? Hell no. Clarence is like Lawrence. How now Otis is a wife beater's name. Stop. Otis is a wife beater's name. So stupid. You're so fucking stupid. I know I'm late in the chat laughing all late and shit, but this shit funny. I see his face. He was on Good Times as Ned the Wino. I don't know what y'all talking about. Let me mind my business. I followed you since you've been doing your modeling. So much respect to you. All I've seen is you evolve as well as you enlighten whether people disagree because you've been known to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell me. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna do me. That's all I can do because that's all I know. I don't know shit else. Like people be like, Soncerae so vain. All she do is talk about herself. Shit, that's all I know. I mean, I don't know other people's shit. Like even if I sat here and I tried to talk to you about somebody else's story, I still don't know enough to make sound judgment about they shit. I can give you an opinion, but at the end of the day, I don't know them. Like even when people disagree with me, right? People be cruel and they'll make videos or whatever, and I be looking like, what is the positive that I could take out of this video? Like, what I be like looking like this person is speaking negatively about me. So let me think, what could I take positive out of this video? You know, because I'm not going to change who I am. So this person not liking me, what is this going to do for me? And then I end up realizing, like, why am I wasting energy even fucking caring? You know what I mean? Like, why do I even give a shit? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, somebody's not going to like you. People will love you, but then there'll be people that don't like you, and you got to be okay with that. So you get more comfortable with yourself. And now I'm getting to know myself. I know myself a lot better than I did last year. I know myself. I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. You know, I didn't think I could do what I'm doing right now. Remember, I said on Mother's Day, I was talking about the fact that I'm a single mom. I had no idea I was strong enough to do that. I was so scared. I was scared. I was so scared. I was like, oh my God. I haven't seen anyone make videos about you lately. Maybe they got strikes on their channel. Um, I can say that somebody who's been talking about me a lot does have strikes on their channel right now, so they can't upload. And one of their channels was removed because they had two. And I'm assuming all this person is going to do is create a whole nother channel, still doing the same thing that it was doing before. Because usually when people are obsessed with me, even if the channel gets removed, sometimes they just make a new channel and continue to, harass me. And then I got to get that channel removed. So it's a consistent thing that I got to do every day. What I'm filing complaints, or my team is filing complaints, or my audience, my rabies are filing complaints, because rabies are starting to get sick of seeing this shit too. Because after a while, it's like, okay, it's been a year, you've been making videos about Soncerae, she ain't saying shit about you. you know She trying to tell you, let it go, move on. You still sitting here talking about this girl. Like, I don't see how anybody could be obsessed with anybody. Like, you know how I was just talking about Queen and Clarence? It will never be a time where I can make my entire channel about Queen and fucking Clarence. How? Like, I don't see how anyone could do that. It's not enough information out there about Queen and Clarence for me to sit down every day and do all these 5 and 6 hour live streams. Like, I barely can make it 45 minutes through the one I'm doing right now. Like, I'm already getting tired. I'm like, okay. And even if I was to invite some people on, like, say for instance, I told you guys, hey, I want to do a Google Hangout. And I start passing out the links. By the time the end of that second hour comes and my live stream, I'm like, oh, I wish this live stream was over. Me, Bishop A from Black Women's Sphere, and Rice did a live stream, and that shit was like, I think it was 6 hours. I was like, oh my God, I was pregnant. I was like, I cannot wait for this live stream to be over. That shit was like so long. I don't know how people do that. I think that's for the unemployed. Seriously, I think that's what people that ain't got shit to do. Because I got so much shit to do, I don't have time. Like, I just don't have time to sit down and be doing all these goddamn live streams. I just can't. I just can't. Gemini 100, be yourself. I like you just the way you are. Thank you. You just biased against the name Clarence. Star Child. How the fuck is that man's name Clarence? Anyway, so I see people doing 5 and 6 hour live stream. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I think they don't have shit to do. Like, they don't have a life. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a life, you're not gonna be able to be on the internet that long. Because you got so much shit to do. Can you imagine me doing a 6 hour live stream? I be done got up like 5 times and walked off and did something. Because I got to take care of justice. I got bills. I got to clean up. I got to cook. I got all types of stuff. Work. I just got shit I got to do. I don't have time. I don't have time. Like last night I did a live stream. That shit was an hour and 30 minutes. I was like, I cannot do this shit. Like, I'm so fucking bored. Number one. Number two, I'm tired. I was like, I don't even know how I did an hour and 30 minutes last night. And I put that, I usually put my live streams on private or end up deleting them. Because I'm not a live stream type of person. But I can't tell you, like, I'm sick of YouTube. I fucking hate YouTube. And I just hate it. I hate the way people are on here. And, excuse me, it isn't about whether they support my content or not. Because they could not support me and I'll be fine with that. Like, that's cool. It's plenty of people out here that don't support me. We in a big ass world. Like, I'm not expecting the whole world to love me. You know what I mean? But I want them to not love me, right? And leave me alone. Not love me, but stalk me every day. Like, those are fans. I gotta figure out another name for them. Because they ain't rabies. Rabies, I love y'all. Everybody else, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to deal with those people. I can't. Maybe you should try to be in a new sector of YouTube. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be in a new sector of YouTube, so as you see me uploading, my views will be low because I've switched sectors. So like in my like even my tags, the tags on my channel, right? And I don't know if you've seen them. The tags on my channel are different. I don't have any tags that have to do with the African American community at all. I'm shifting sectors. So in the middle of that transition, you're going to see low view count. And then it's going to start piling on and piling on with time once I keep being consistent with my content. I haven't been consistent with my content if you haven't noticed. Like, I'm just winging it. Like, I'm over here live streaming whatever, uploading whatever. I try to upload every day at like 3:30 Pacific. So it's usually like, around this time, maybe an hour from now, another video of mine will post up because all of my videos are scheduled. If it's not a live stream, it's scheduled. If you see me do an upload and it's edited, it's scheduled. It isn't that I recorded that video recent. It could be old as shit, and it happened to be scheduled later. I tried to do what's those videos? Premieres, right? To where it lets you know I'll be doing a video or to be premiered another day. I don't even like doing that. And I just did that recently with one of my videos, and all these trolls was thumbsing it down to be cruel. People do that. They thumbs down everything, thinking that it doesn't bother me that people do that. It's just like the fact that people do that has me looking at them like, why don't you just unsubscribe from my channel? Because it got to be the same people. It isn't new people. You can't tell me that new people just randomly out of nowhere just saw my video and decided to thumbs it down. No, it's the same set of people that's just deciding to thumbs down everything, right? So I'm seeing the same like 30 to 40 people, or every time I get like 60 likes, I'll get 60 dislikes, right? So I'll be sitting here like, I don't know why they doing this because it's not hurting me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to get a YouTube check. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I think it matters more to the audience, what the audience thinks. And so I think people like and share it kind of pushes my videos into some other, like, I don't know, mysterious place where they put YouTube videos that's trendy. Like, I don't need for my videos to be trendy. I just need for my rabies to support me. That's it. I don't need to be the trend or the person that everybody watches all the time or the person that everybody loves. No, I just want my rabies to love me. That's it. I don't need all that extra shit. I don't need to be the influencer that's selling all of these things and making all this money. Meh, I don't need that. Do you like marijuana? Not so much. My brother is Gemini and can make fun anywhere he goes. Yeah, I'll have fun anyway. Anywhere. Um. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Is cannabis legal in Russia? Since we got somebody in Russia here, I don't think cannabis is legal in Russia. But yeah, I don't do weed. I don't drink or anything. I try to drink. Like, when I do drink, excuse me, I have a cold. When I do drink, right, I really need my medicine. When I do drink, right, I'll drink a Jamaican Me Happy. A Seagram's gin Jamaican Me Happy. I haven't really been drinking wine like that. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go out and get drinks with this guy that I asked out, and I'll probably not even drink with him. And if I do, it'll be like sangria or something. It isn't gonna be anything crazy, because I probably want to drive Uber after I finish the date. So I don't, I don't really drink like that. I work. I ain't got time. I work. I'm on YouTube. I'm doing graphics. I'm doing, taking care of my son. That's it. I don't got nothing else to do. So anyway, y'all came here to see my new life partner. Listen, I'm still in the process of choosing my new life partner. I got a man though, but I wouldn't classify him as my life partner. You know what I mean? Because I haven't decided whether he's that for me. You know what I'm saying? I no. Mm, mm. I definitely want a man that will beat Priest's ass if he ever sees him, because Priest needs an ass whooping of epic proportions. So I want someone that's going to be able to protect me and my son, not drag me through the mud like a wuss, not get scared of some other people saying some things and not defend me. No, nobody want no coward. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants that shit? Like, do you know how many times I defended Priest when people were saying shit to me about him? Fuck out of here. How I'm stronger than my man? That shit's lame. No bitch niggas in sight. No bitch niggas, please. Listen, I need a strong man who is strong from the inside out, not just physically strong. He needs to be strong minded, strong willed, be able to stand up to some convictions. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm interested in. And a man has to do more than just be my man for me to classify him as my life partner. He has to be doing something amazing with his life as well. And I think if I can grow with him professionally, business wise, financially, whatever, I'll be all right. You know. OG Bootsy, definitely not looking for a savior. Sorry. I don't need nobody to save me. I'm strong enough to save my goddamn self. But in the event that I need some assistance, just like any other motherfucking superhero, I have somebody to call. Excuse me, and it needs to be my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here. I don't need nobody to come save me. I got this. If I needed a savior, I call on Jesus. I don't need a man to be my savior. Jesus is right there. If I need a savior, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, or something. I say grace. Jesus is right there for me. Okay? I don't need no man to be no savior. Jesus is all a woman needs. I'm Buddhist. I don't believe in needing a savior. Okay? I don't need a man to be like some superhuman being. You know, asking a man to defend his family and be 100% and not be a liar or a coward is not some extra amazing thing, extraordinary thing. That's me requiring that a man do what he's supposed to do. A man is not supposed to be a coward, y'all. A man is supposed to be honest. You can't tell me as a woman, for me looking at another man and saying, hey, I require you to be honest, strong, respectable, and such and such, is me asking for something that's just crazy, when those are the things that men are supposed to fucking do. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? No, I'm not asking for no savior. That's not no no man that's outlandish. Me wanting a man who's honest is not outlandish. Me wanting a man who is actually good on the inside as well as the outside is not outlandish. Me asking for a man that knows how to respect other people and himself is not outlandish. Me asking for a man that knows how to take care of himself, just himself, got his own car, his own house, knows how to be stable, that is not outlandish. Okay? People like, oh, because they can't do it themselves. Men who think women have these weird ass expectations that are too high are upset because they haven't accomplished those things. Men that go around and say, hey, she just needs a savior, are only saying that because they can't accomplish the basic requirements, that women need in a man. Come on now. It's not rocket science. Being a good man is not hard. It's about making choices, good choices. That's it. Doing the right thing, meaning well, having good intentions, thinking about someone else's feelings instead of your own all of the time. That's not hard. Having compassion and sympathy for other people, that's not difficult. But when men choose to not be that type of man, right? When they choose that for selfish reasons or whatever their reasons are, for choosing to be disrespectful towards a woman or lying to a woman, being dishonest, cheating on a woman, disrespecting a woman, calling her out her name, all of these weird things that men do create all of these stories. Deprive her, disrespect her, disregard her feelings. Why do you think men do those things? It's a choice, right? You choose it. You choose it. It isn't because the woman that you're dealing with deserves it. Like a lot of men be like, oh, I treat her like that because she deserved that. No, a woman's behavior isn't a reflection of your own. You're still your own person. So when people be like, oh, such and such evoked such and such. No, someone tried to evoke a specific behavior out of you, and you still had a choice at the end of the day how you were going to respond to the shit. And sometimes a lot of people, like, they don't respond well to certain things. I know I haven't in the past. And when I realized that I wasn't responding to a lot of stuff the way that I felt like I should, is when I realized, yo, I need to improve on how I respond, because when I respond in however I've been responding, it shows that other people control me. I have self-control and discipline. So I can't say, oh, this man just such made me do blah blah blah. Nah, still at the end of the day I had a choice and I chose blah blah blah. What is your point of view on feminism? I'm not feminist. I'm not feminist. Um Womanist, maybe. I'm big on rights for women. I'm not feminist. I don't feel like men should be treated poorly. And I don't feel like men and women are equal with everything. I think men are strong in certain areas and women are strong in other areas. You know, we're just different from each other. We're not equal. We're not the same, and we never will be. Each woman has something different. Feminism to me is detrimental. And I think feminism shouldn't be something that should be taught to girls. I think womanism is. And I think feminists, I think honestly, I think feminism has much more to do with race than most people think. Um I don't know. I'm not big on feminism. I'm definitely not. 90% of women are feminists. I don't agree with that. I don't think 90% of women are feminists. Um how is it not to think about myself? But I don't understand Dennis. Y'all translate Dennis for me, please. Dennis is in Russia. Look, I don't know what language Dennis is speaking, but he's trying to speak English, and I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, I don't feel like 95 or 90% of women are feminists. I think most women don't even know what feminism is about. I think most women just want to be able to be respected as women. You understand? What is a feminist? There are so many definitions and understanding of feminism. Modern feminism doesn't exclude men and ignore their rights, from what I learned in gender studies. Yeah, to me, okay, feminism has always, even if its intention wasn't to do this, feminism has always presented itself as a way to deprive men to me. Like, I don't know, for some reason there's a negative, like, there's this negative like connotation on top of feminism in regards to how feminists deal with men, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. I feel as women we still need men to some degree. We should still have a level of respect for men, and I don't like how most feminists treat men. That's all. um I can't give you a solid definition of what feminism is, because each feminist to me behaves in a different way. It's not on an equal, I don't know, it's not on a one accord for me to be like, okay, this is what a feminist is. I can only say this is what a feminist is to me. Or I can go on Wikipedia and give you the definition of a feminist on Wikipedia, but then I can turn around and meet a feminist, and that feminist can be completely different from what Wikipedia told me, completely different from some other feminists that I saw and learn some shit from. So to me, it just seems like feminism is not strong. It's not a solid unit to me. I don't know why. I just don't. Muslim women don't have American women problems like single mothers, no marriage. Well, okay, put it like this: I have Uber, right? So you have to understand. I'm in California. I'm driving around all types of people: Asian people, Indian people, Muslim people, people from Afghanistan, people from all over the place. I've driven, and we all have conversations about relationships all the time, especially if our car ride is 30 minutes or more. And so when we get to start talking about marriage, like arranged marriage or people that's in marriages, just because, and they have a different perspective in regards to marriage and single motherhood. Like people who aren't black, just because a person is a single mother doesn't mean that they're a bad person. They don't look at it in a negative way. They don't see it in a negative way. The problem is that the arranged marriages or the marriages that they do get in, the way that their communities are structured is that they frown upon marriage still. There was a time where Americans frowned upon divorce, not marriage. There was a time where Americans frowned upon divorce as well. Okay? But Indian people, Asian people, Israeli people, all of these people, they frown upon divorce. And in those societies, women don't have rights at all. Women are walking around here with burgers on, whole face covered. All you see is their eyeballs and shit because they have no rights. They have no rights to do anything. Nothing. And there was a time where women in America, we couldn't do anything either. We didn't wear a burqa, but we couldn't vote. We couldn't drive. We couldn't work. We couldn't do anything. So we were very oppressed at some point in America. We are just steps ahead of these women. Okay? So when you say Muslim women don't have the problems of American women and blah, blah, of course they don't, because they don't have the freedoms. The problems that they have are their oppression. We no longer have that oppression because we fought against that. Okay, so they still have problems though, because they're still in these marriages. Some of these marriages are abusive. Some of these marriages they are extremely unhappy in. But because their society frowns upon divorce, I mean, they literally will shun you if you get divorced. Like you will literally get like exiled from the community if you get divorced. That's how serious it is. So there was a time where Americans were like that in regards to divorce. It's just not like that anymore because women no longer are oppressed. We used to need marriage in order to get survival. Traditional marriages were based upon finances and women trying to find a man who will provide for them. Now women are walking around here, CEOs, executives, entrepreneurs. We got jobs, we got bread, we got shit we got to do. So we don't have, the issues of women who are married. Because married women are oppressed. A lot of married women are oppressed because they're sitting in these situations that are unhealthy for them just so they can be taken care of financially. Marriage was always about money. Always. It's always been about that. And I've said when people would make fun of me because I felt some type of way about legal marriage, and I feel like spiritual marriage is like way more way more solid than legal marriage, because to me spiritual marriage is something that if a person is there spiritually married, they're there because they want to be there. When two people are legally married, they're legally married out of obligation. So if they no longer are spiritually connected to each other or in love with each other, they still have to stick together out of obligation, because getting a divorce can be difficult for some. But when you're spiritually married to somebody and you two are around each other because you want to be, if you decide to break up with each other, it'll be easier to part ways. So that's why I always thought spiritual marriage was better. Now, when you break a spiritual bond, it hurts worse. See, finances, you can break your finances and you be fucked up for a little while, but you'll get your finances back together once you figure out how to work around it. It's not like that with spiritual marriage. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have any freedom. MGTOW. I don't know a lot about MGTOW, but those men disappoint me. No, there's no such thing as my kind of freedom, their kind of freedom. No, freedom is one solid word. Freedom. When you're walking out into the street and all you got on is a burger and some shit where you can only see your eyes, that's not fucking freedom. Like, I don't know, like, my definition of freedom and their definition of freedom isn't different. Freedom is freedom. If a woman can't walk down the street just simply wearing what she wants to wear, That's not freedom. So Muslim, to me, Muslim, I'm just speaking from the perspectives of the women I've met. Indian women, Asian women, Muslim women. I'm meeting all of them because I'm driving Uber and they're getting um I understand freedom. It's not about walking ass naked. It's not about any of that. Like, I don't know why feminists like, and please don't make it seem like women who are like Amber Rose, who are doing like slut walks. They're using the term feminism to stamp on top of what they're doing. Okay? That's still not even feminism to me. Where the women are walking around ass naked and shit, saying they should be able to walk around naked and no man rape them. That's bullshit. Walk around naked in a dark alley if you want to. I think women feel like, oh, I should have the freedom to do that. No, you shouldn't. Like, you should still have respect for other people. Don't nobody want to see your naked ass body. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be nude somewhere, take your ass to a nudist colony. It's plenty of places out there where you can just walk around just butt ass naked around a whole bunch of other butt ass naked people. Okay? Not everybody wants to see your naked ass body. You know what I'm saying? This is not about nudity versus wearing a burger and only seeing your eyes. That's not freedom versus not having freedom. It's not that extreme. You put in one extreme to another. Like, not having freedom is wearing a burger. Freedom is where you can just walk around butt ass naked and not get raped. No, it's not. No, that's two different, very this extreme. What I'm saying is freedom to go out there and be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? Without having to be, chastised by your community. Okay, you're somebody's wife. Okay, if you decide to go something that's not wifely duty, that shouldn't mean that you be chastised for the rest of your life for it. Even women who want to be open with their sexuality, say they want to be open, they want to sleep around with whoever they want to sleep around with. That's fine. It's their body. They can do whatever they want to. Women should have the freedom to do that. I don't think, to me, I don't think that is what feminism is about. Women just being able to sleep around with who they want to sleep around. Women just want to have rights. Like I just said, there was a time where we couldn't work, we couldn't vote, we weren't being paid equally, we weren't allowed to, be a part of the boys' club, shit like that. I think that's what feminism represented. Not about wanting to walk butt naked in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, man. What do I think about gays? Is it right to give gays rights to go to army? The person gay, not a retard. I mean, I don't understand that either. Just because they gay don't mean they can't be in the military. Shit, if they know how to pick up a gun and shoot, I don't see what the fuck their sexuality got to do with it. If they know how to do combat, okay, they know how to kick some ass, right? They know how to do military things. What difference does it make what their sexuality is? Can you do the job? That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. Do you have passion for the job? Can you do it? Are you strong enough to handle it? Do you have the discipline to handle the job? What you do with your sexuality and your personal life is your personal business. And a lot of times people like to include those things to make you an all around American, right? Or all around good person. You got to have a good job, a good marriage, and good kids, good finances, good friendships, good all across the board. But what you can tell is that most people don't have that. Like, all people don't have all 4 or 5 of those in order. And if they do look like they have it, they got secrets and shit. We've seen it. We've seen it in the news where these people are going to jail because their children went to these fancy ass colleges and shit. And you thinking you thinking their kids went to these colleges because they smart? Nah, their parents was paying these people off to get their kids into college. So no one where they have a perfect job, perfect marriage, perfect friends, perfect kids, perfect finances, perfect all that shit. No one has that. That's not real. So sometimes when you look at people and you're like, can I take advice from this person? Do they have a perfect finances, perfect relationship, perfect job, perfect blah, blah, blah? Only then I can take advice from them. Nah. It's like no one is that. You can take advice from anybody. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's good. Because there's people out there that have the best advice ever, don't know how to follow their own shit. I know I've given good advice and not even been able to fall into line to my own shit, end up being somebody's victim. You see what I'm saying? So, listen, to me, if somebody in the military is homosexual, right, and you disagree with them being homosexual, because to me, whether you homosexual, heterosexual, bisexual, all that shit is a preference. Okay, you prefer one or the other. Your personal preference should not interfere with your job. Just because I like mayonnaise and you don't doesn't mean I should be in the military and you shouldn't. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't like mayonnaise. It's a preference. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Strippers. I don't know about strippers. I mean, my thing is, what's nasty to you may not be nasty to another human being. Person in here that's being biased against women who strip. Listen, I'm not a fan of strippers. Okay, I'm not a fan of strippers. I'm not like this big fan of strippers. But when I was modeling, I knew a lot of strippers. I knew a lot of porn stars. I knew a lot of escorts because in that industry, that's the kind of women you meet, right? And so when I decided to be a madam, okay, the people confuse that with a prostitute. People think that because a woman is a madam, at one point she was a prostitute. I was never a prostitute. I never had to do it to do that because in the modeling industry, everybody around me was prostituting, stripping, whatever. And I'm sitting here being a model because somebody else suggested I should, not because I wanted to be, but because somebody suggested that I should. So I'm inside of this industry and I'm sitting there, I'm meeting all of these women, right? So I decided I'm gonna be a madam because I'm seeing women and they aren't necessarily having the relationships that they need in regards to sisterhood or motherhood or just somebody there to talk to them about what it means to be a female, grooming, shit like that. So I'm doing all of that, and what I'm realizing is a lot of these strippers, porn stars, blah blah blah, they just misguided. It's not about them being nasty or a bad person or blah blah blah. It's just a lot of them just didn't have a choice. They felt like they didn't have a choice, and they